Hello everyone, welcome back to Project Nuke City, and today we're doing another review or update. I guess that should be actually what the proper term is. We're going to show off the updates. Unfortunately, it's not really a lot, and well, I didn't get a lot of time. What do you mean I didn't get a lot of time? I got freaking 7 weeks to do it. Didn't do it. Was doing other things, like getting ready for college. Even though I'm probably not going to college this summer. Oh well, despite that, there stuff been on my mind, and I've been not able to really work too much on here. I think hopefully next week I should be able to get more than what I did this week. Hopefully, if you guys are interested in, of course, this type of series or this content, want to see the city grow, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Cause like, hello, I'm Kirby. Technically, that's not my name. It's Ethan, but I don't really usually use that name. And again, everyone still calls me Ethan. No, think about it. I was like, wait a minute, who does not call me Ethan? I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna be just going around looking at stuff that I've been working on. Like, if you guys want to see me just work on these things instead, which I think we're gonna just do the streams instead to work on them. It'd be much easier. I can do live, and yeah, what I plan to do since I've been watching esports while playing, or I guess working. Yeah, it's playing slash working. Yeah, this is what I do for fun. It's kind of sad, but yeah, there's like I've been watching videos on my computer, which happily Nico can handle, so I can be able to like watch YouTube while working on the city. So it's something that is slightly helping certain like just overall. Anyways, I think it's time just to actually get into yeah. I think it's time actually to go review what I've done, and I'm sorry about it. I did not review did much. Very sorry about that. From across the unnamed river and Stone River, I guess. I don't know. I haven't finished it yet. Well, we're gonna have to fix that soon. But across the river that still has zero name, or doesn't have a name still. Well, I got this section done. This at least this what is it called? Yeah, conjunction, or I don't know. This intersection part right here, intersection road with the trans line, which yeah, I don't really know if how to rank it. I do like it in some ways. It's not the best, but it works. Okay, that's what matters. It's a weird looking one. Let's see, I'm trying to remember. Okay, so you go this direction. You can continue in that direction, or you can turn this line. It's weird, but uh, I don't know. Like, it's weird. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't really know if it works properly. We don't have trains in this. Well, we don't have an actual working train, so does it make sense? I don't know. We still have to fix these lines because I haven't done lines down here yet, which is something I probably should do next. Well, I have other things I have to do, and I did get around to actually working on these lampposts because before they weren't here, and well, now they are. The same with these trees. Each of them are custom again, and again, I feel like I might have copied from one to another without noticing. Uh, Probably. Some of them might look like they're copied from each other without realizing it. You can do so much with the trees when they're this small. It's not really that happy about it. And yeah, that was kind of got done with these things. It were kind of fun. I kind of like this tree right here. Slightly bigger. I actually added like a cool little branch to it. With these, one of these smaller and just cuter. They're just cute, tiny little trees. That's kind of all I did over here, unfortunately. I didn't work on this interior over here, which, if I'm correct, this was here last time. Was it? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, does anyone even know about this? Wait a minute. Did I? Wait a minute. Actually, I think this is something I didn't show to anyone. I don't think I did a video with this. So this is a office room I've been working on, or I worked on, and it was 3 stories tall. Yeah, it does. I kind of forgot about the same. I was like, well, I haven't done anything else. I don't really remember if I, you know, actually did work on this last week or this week. So, but this is kind of cool. I like this. Like, something just unique to put right here because I was kind of confused or just stuck on what should I even put here or how should this look. This is still a giant open space which I don't truly like. I would like to add like something else on here, something to the other floor, and of course these two floors right here. The floors themselves are just offices, and then just going to be like a meeting room in the center. And this is just gonna be the bigger meeting room overall. But I like this. Like, it was fun. I did something unique. Yes, you have to use andesite stairs because there's no walls there, and I don't feel like jumping every single time or putting an auto jump on. It doesn't look that natural. So andesite stair, it's had to go. It had to work. But yeah, I kind of forgot about this. If I did show this last time, oops, sorry. Well, if you guys didn't see the last video, or last Nuke City video, well, now you got at least something. But yeah, I haven't really worked too much on here. I haven't got this section done. This still needs to be, like, needs something in this section. But once that is complete, that's really the entire building itself. Or, yeah, it should be. Then we actually get, like, the exterior. We're going to have all of these fenced off. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna have this entire section be dedicated to like the transmission substation stuff, which is gonna be really cool, and I'm like very excited about it. So what I was thinking about for literally yesterday, I was looking and I was thinking like, does this have to be the industrial section, or can this just be called like the no residential area, just where you can have certain buildings? I won't place like offices or basically something like some of those type of buildings here because like this will be more for other type of things or other type of buildings instead of just having where it's just an industrial section. It would be cool, but like these are things I want to add, and I don't know, maybe this will be still become the industrial section. So I made a book of things I want to add to here. So we have gas station. I don't really know where gas stations usually go, but we need gas station not only for normal cars, but for the 18 wheelers, the trucks, the giant freaking beasts. You know, we need a gas station for them, which kind of would be okay for them here. Like, of course, none of it is set in stone because I probably will switch from one to another. But gas station right here would kind of fit, but maybe. And I said that I was thinking that this one's gonna take like half of this, but I look at it more and I'm like, well, you seem you're not really it didn't happen, and I don't know why there's this shadow right here. There's something above me. I don't even know where that shadow came from. Uh, I really don't know. The other thing I want to add are restaurants, which I 100% did not spell correctly. Then please do not type in the comment what they're supposed to be because I don't feel like changing it. I'm just leaving that. That's my own issue. Deal with it. Now that's simple because well, you could work at one of these areas, but you didn't you didn't have like you didn't pack some food when you came out when you came to work, so you needed to go and get something to eat. There should be some restaurants around, and the gas station can also have a restaurant as well. No, not put that there. So like that's something I could do. I don't really know how common it would be. Not really. I don't think it would be that common, but it's probably where the trams will like stop. Some places that the trams will stop more often. So you can get on the tram and then just go to your favorite restaurant nearby and just grab your food, eat there, and then come back to work. And that's really kind of like, I think that's what worked like really good. And the next thing I want is some sewage cleaners. I don't really know what they are technically called because, yeah. There's also still something I want to do is add, of course, the sewage itself because I will love to have like a way to where you can go to have like a sewage as well as like what's that called? A subway. Of course, those are things I really want to add into the city, so like you can't actually go down to the subway or go into the sewage and just walk around there. Hopefully, you don't get hit by a train. Hopefully, no alligators eat you. Do we have alligators? Um, we don't have alligators, but the next scary thing we could have are like, I guess, would be like the wardens. Those things live down there, I think. They live down the sewage, just wondering how they even got there in the first place. The next thing is, of course, the warehouses. I do not have any. And this was something I was thinking about a long time ago, but to me, the reason I haven't done it yet because warehouses are one of the more easier things to probably create. I say easier because literally all it is just one giant building or smaller buildings nearby, and like the interior is not really truly that bad. I have done warehouses and 360 on the Xbox 360, so like it's not truly that difficult for me to actually make a warehouse. Something like this is more difficult. I never done something like this. But yeah, I don't really know where the warehouses would be, as well. I don't really know how big they're going to be either. Of course, there might be small ones, big ones, or medium size. I don't know. Other stuff is like another thing is I want post office because why not? We can easily something to give like the mail around this entire city. We're probably gonna have multiple, to be honest. But this will be these a good place to place them in since there's probably it's gonna be very busy, a lot of trucks going around, delivering mail, so this is gonna be like a good thing to add. A scrapyard as well because well why not? We're not going to put it in the middle of a freaking residential freaking section. We're not putting that side. However, I don't really know if it'll be in the city or going to be out the city. Well, we could have the city junkyard, but or scrapyard. I don't really know where I'm placing it. So at the moment, I don't really know where the scrapyard is going to go. Now we're gonna have industrial stores or industrially stores. I don't know. And those are more like HEB and not HEB, Home Depot and those type of stores where they're gonna be big, where they're gonna sell like more like stuff that I don't know how to say, like selling some type of goods to the freaking public. That's kind of what it is, to the consumers. And the other thing, well, two more things: a private airport because like I think that'd be kind of cool. Having a smaller airport somewhere will be really cool because I do like planes. I do like flying. I like going into the sky, looking down, and saying, "Hey, look, a bunch of ants. Look at all those little ants down there. They're very tiny." And I think that'd be cool. Of course, this private airport is not that big. It's mostly going to be like um, it's gonna be mostly just of course private. It's more like biplanes. What I might do is just for fun because this what happened when I was in Havasu in Arizona. When they have a private airport nearby, and there were basically ospreys and military helicopters flying at the private airport, which was kind of funny. So it's like a military training ground. So I think that'd be kind of funny and actually something to add. Maybe add like your own little osprey. Well, I used to make like actual like Lego osprey like gunships and stuff like that. The VTOL gunship from like Black Ops 2. And the last thing is of course the supermarket on this list for now because like I don't know what else to add, but Finally, maybe I'll get that dumb supermarket that I added to my freaking the other world where I just haven't touched it for like so long. Maybe for once it will actually be given a purpose. Just maybe. I don't know. That's a hard maybe. Now, once again across the entire river and back on the residential side, I started working on the fire station. This time, well, I don't know this time, but I decided to just remove this building or like the idea that there's gonna be two buildings right here and just decided like why don't I just make this into one building instead? I think that would be cool because like I think once I was told that fire stations are best on the corner of buildings or the corner section, so this is like definitely a corner, so you got easy access to every other place. Very easy access. If you want to go that direction or anywhere else, just simple. It's not really that difficult to get to places. So like this is a like interesting building. It's gonna be 2 stories tall, but despite being 2 story tall, it is gonna be like somewhat tall as this, so it is going to be able to block this ugly gray screen. the ugly, ugly, the ugly gray, the ugly gray screen. Somehow that's hard to say. But yeah, this is definitely not finished. The front is done in some ways. Except the door. And probably another door right here. But yeah, this will be number one just because it's the first fire station we have, and it will actually have 5 fire trucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Really cool, and like such a unique this is slightly copy of another building, like another fire station. However, a lot of the like when we copy is that certain elements came from one, literally most of them, but I had to change a lot of things. This side was supposed to be on this side, and that was on the other side. These were not like this. The fire doors were supposed to be much bigger, but 5 by 5 is big enough for me because fire trucks are not really truly that wide for a 7 wide door and 7 by 7. So this is good enough, and of course also this is at an angle which makes it more interesting and also more of a challenge to actually do great. So of course it will be more difficult to build, but that is something I actually do like. As you can see, this is going to be all this section right here is going to be dedicated to the entire fire truck section. We're gonna have like the pole to go down right here or the other side. Oh no, not the other side because the fire truck might just completely take all of this in. What I probably should do is actually open one of the doors or fuel and actually have like, the fire truck because like at the same time it's much more easier to have like the door open rather than just having like, especially for emergency, of course, like it's easier to just have the door open already. So probably should. But yeah, that's kind of all we have for today. If you guys enjoy this, well, I don't know what to say about this, but like that's something all I have done right now because like other things, but I've been thinking about this a lot. And funny thing is, I left this sign right here, this restaurant and apartment section right here, and I actually spelled restaurant correctly here, so hooray about that. But I left it there because it's gonna be at least more of a mental note because I do want to make something like that. I might have placed over there because right here I might just make a park and or amusement park, one or two. And I don't really want to have a building right next to it yet. So that's what I am planning to do. We still have tons of things to get done because ooh, there's plenty of things that to get done. But yeah, I am still making progress even though it's slow and sorry about it, but it's kind of true. But I am enjoying creating all this. This is still fun to me. So yeah, if you guys enjoy this, like, comment, subscribe, spread the channel. And if you guys want to watch more of, this type of content, well, there is a playlist down below, or, on the screen that is, of course, all of, like, my entire journey on creating this. So yeah, click it, you watch more of it, like them all. And yeah, I will see you guys for the next video. Until then, peace and I don't know what else to say. I don't have a good outro, so see ya.